you cannot be in the top without some type of notable battle.
Real life street stars. Know what time it is.
Do you think Kendrick seemingly having the #1 spot in hip hop right now, do you think that's gonna make it better for lyricism? Because again, I watched my son, who was never a Kendrick Lamar fan, become a Kendrick Lamar fan just looking at the kids. They listen to the music with the lyrics. So he looking at what he's saying, astonished, like, oh shit. And he became a Kendrick Lamar fan. Do you feel like that's gonna translate over to actual lyricism, like Benny the Butcher's, the You, some of these?
I mean, that ain't the first time this happened. Like there's, let me put it this way, and people don't realize this. A lot of the reason why I think a lot of the people from up north and East Coast should be the people ranking things unbiasedly is because you cannot be in the top without some type of notable battle. You have to have jumped in that fire at some point. So that's what makes Drake also, you know, being willing to
he got in there. He got
jump in that fire, because everybody want to get on the track and say I'm better than this. All right, show me.
Show me.
So I think that finally seeing Kendrick do that is reminding and reminiscent of the history. Like, people don't know Kendrick watched battle rap.
Right.
Kendrick is a fan of Jay-Z and Nas.
And Daylight. And
you know what I mean? And Biggie and Pac, you know, all the way back to KRS-One, The Bridge Is Over, LL, Cannabis. You know, you got a lot of battles. You got Jadakiss Beans. It's a lot of battles that went on. T.I. Low Flip, you know, bro, T.I. I think Young Buck was going at it, or was it Ludacris? I don't know.
Yeah, it was T.I. and T.I. and Ludacris on Young Buck's song.
Yeah, bro, it's like
that was fire.
You're not exempt from that process, and I just think that needs to. When people give their current list of who's hot right now, when I don't see that on their resume, that's what drops them down. I haven't seen you compete when all the chips was on the table and all that cool studio shit and marketing dollars don't matter. You feel me? Now it's about mano y mano. I think that gives you a lot of, and I think that at some point we need to always respect that. The freestyle, the cypher, the battle is always going to be like, if you could add that to your resume with the Grammys and the songs and the hit records and the choruses, when you mix that with it, I think that it separate, you know. You feel me? So that's another thing why I separate myself from a lot of people, not to speak about myself, but it's like I've done the R&B, I've done the hip hop shit, but I've also, a lot of niggas know me, I done battled outside, on radio, and on record. I've done all three, so you can't take that from me. I've done the edited battles on radio live where you couldn't even curse. You feel me? I battled outside on the street, I battled in the hood, I battled at colleges, I battled at Club 112, which is a legendary club. I battled Blind Fury at Club 112.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nigga, come on, bro. Like, and wasn't playing no games with that nigga. You feel me? And that shit ain't even on camera. You know what I'm saying? Battle outside everybody, bro. John the Don. Like
John, shout out John the Don.
John, one of the best battle rappers in the world, my nigga. We battled in my side of town. He came to my side of town in a packed club. We battled on stage, didn't like each other. Bros to this day. You know what I'm saying? I took time dissing every nigga he came in there with. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga standing on stage with him, I burnt they ass.
Right.
Like, and still to this day, we bros. So it's like, I put that work in. You know what I mean? You ain't never seen no nigga do all that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you think, with everybody starting to wake up in the music industry, that the labels are gonna die out? Do you feel like, it feels like more independent artists are having success? Big X The Plug.
Yes.
You could just name a whole bunch of independent artists now.
Yes. I don't think the labels are gonna die out because there's always gonna be a nigga that's not Big X.
Right.
There's always gonna be a nigga that's gonna do anything for money.
Right.
They know that. They're sitting back laughing because we're on camera saying that they're gonna die out. There's a white man at the end of this shit winning in all of this shit, I promise you. There's a white nigga somewhere that's getting paid for the ads. That's like when we get paid for streams, they have the money to pay us because there's companies that's paying them.
Right.
You think they give a fuck?
Right.
They're finding another way to get it, making us think that they're dying down because they didn't sign Big X The Plug. No, we went out through another back door to the end of this door that pays him, and we're getting the higher percentage. It's no different than when Dame Dash was saying that all of the slave owners from back in the day are now the wardens and became sheriffs and became the lawmakers and became the judges. Oh, the KKK don't exist no more. Yes, the fuck they do, nigga. He a judge.
Facts.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You know what I mean? I was arguing with my white homies and it was like, well, why do we have to be responsible for what our people did back in the day? I said, you're not responsible, but you have a heavy duty to prove to me that you ain't like that.
Right.
And I better see that shit on a daily basis, nigga. I'm telling my white homie this shit. He's like, why? I said, when was the civil rights movement? What year was it? What decade was it? You tell me.
Like 1860, right?
All right, so my mom was born 1959, nigga. She's
Right.
still alive.
Right. Oh.
So where are them fucking crackers that wasn't fighting for us? They still here.
Right.
So don't tell me you don't gotta speak the fuck up, nigga, because my pops is older than my mom's. He's still here.
That's
You
what's
telling
up.
me ain't a white motherfucker out walking around this motherfucker that was with this shit and not saying nothing?
Right.
Going about their motherfucking day? Nah, nigga, speak up when some shit happen, nigga.
Right.
I tell my white homie, nigga, when that Sandra Bland shit happened, get your ass on camera, nigga, and I ain't have to force him.
Right.
But he was with it. I'm like, but don't be afraid here, bro, speak. Cause you don't get to hide on that shit on my platform, nigga, you gonna talk. Because you have a duty behind it. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Umar was telling him, like, Dr. Umar told my white homie, you're racist even by not trying to. And O didn't like it.
Yeah, he was going in.
But I understood because Dr. Umar told him, whether or not you want to accept it, you gain from white privilege.
Period. Point blank.
From the racist that was going on in the system that was here before you, that you benefit from.
Right.
So even if you're not racist, you benefit from racism.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do about it. And I say this to my white homies, they gotta understand that. And so that's the shit that's going on, bro. You know what I mean?
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.